Hey guys, it's Lacey. Welcome to Paws and Paper. So today we are going to make some of these really cool three-dimensional Victorian cards, which I thought would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Even though these aren't really Valentine's related, they still look gorgeous, and I think they would be a really cool card at any time. But I thought it'd be perfect for Valentine's Day, you know, because a lot of people are making cards on Valentine's Day. But before we get into this really cool project, I want to show you what I got. I am on a Facebook group where you can trade and swap and sell things to other crafters who are interested in the same type of crafts that you are. So I did this swap with this lovely lady, Lauren. Thank you so much for willing to trade with me. And I wanted to trade for laces and seam binding and things. I don't tend to have a lot of those things, but I have tons of vintage papers. So I asked if she'd be willing to trade, and she was. So far, I've just taken off the box cover. I haven't even looked inside this box yet, and I am dying to, but I didn't want to leave our addresses on the top, so that's why I cut it off. So here we go. We're going to look inside here and see what she has decided to swap with me. Now, I have to say, I was going back and forth with her. There's the pause call. And she was so nervous. She was like, "Oh, my packaging, I'm embarrassed," or something like that. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And look at this. Like, what does she have to be embarrassed about? She was being super silly. Okay, already I can see that this package is just jammed packed full of laces. So, oh my gosh, she has packed in, oh, cute little, she's got a card in here. Let's see if I can, okay, she's got a little note. So, thank you so much for trading me. Let's do it again sometime soon. See, now this is fun because I dyed those tags myself. Hope you can use them. Oh, well, awesome. Oh, these are cool. Look at these. Oh, they're so glittery. Like there's like mica powder or something in these. Is that what you used in these, Lauren? Did you use like mica powder? Oh, those are pretty. Look at those. That is pretty colors. And all the glittery stuff. Oh, yes, I can definitely use those. So gorgeous. And this one, tag with all this. This is gorgeous. Oh, those are so pretty. Love those colorings. I wonder if that's in the die or if you put that on top of it afterwards. But those are nice. I like those. Such pretty colors. And then she's got some tickets in here. Cool. I love tickets. Any kind of tickets you can keep. We got Indiana, Rogers. And then this one just says, drop this in proper place. Those are fun. Well, I like that really dark colored brown one. I haven't seen those. Very cool little things to play with. And a cute little card. Well, thank you. And oh my gosh. Okay, now this is what we're getting into. All of these laces. Holy cow. She said she packed this box full, and she did. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Gorgeous pieces of lace. Oh. Yeah, and this is just what I die for, like, to try to find these pieces. I have such a hard time around here trying to find... Oh, this has like a, can you see that, like a brown thread in it? Gorgeous. And this group is so much fun because you just, aw, that's cute. Put just a little, that is cute. Just a little applique on there. That was so cute. And those are fun too. You know, you just can't find stuff around here very easily. Oh, wow, these are pretty. Look how pretty. And these are so different from anything that I've ever seen or had. Oh my gosh, and this whole thing is just packed full. Lauren, you outdid yourself. I don't know what you were talking about. Those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
I've bought her chocolates and flowers before, and I've never gotten that many.
If you can hear him in the background, he said he's bought me chocolates before and flowers. But I never gave him as many compliments as I am giving on the lace. So yeah. So maybe now on he just needs to buy me a box of lace, you know? So pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is cute. With all these little bindings on there. The colors are gorgeous. I love all the pinks and blush colors. Yes, you have really good taste in lace and everything. And all these bits and pieces will be definitely able to used, you know, because you don't really need that much. You take just a little tiny piece here and there. Oh, so pretty. Oh my gosh, and this box just goes on forever. Oh, what is this? This is cool fabric. Okay, I've never seen, I wonder if this is this like, no? I'm thinking if it's a wire one, but I don't think it is. That's really cool. That'd be neat on like a little piece of like collaging type thing, like on tag or something. And all of these, and they're so pretty. And I don't think any of these are remotely the same styles. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so like I said, this group is super fun, and so far everybody that, you know, has been willing to want to trade or swap, you know, they're super friendly, and most people in the group are like, you know, will just say, I would like, you know, this. Oh, that's a pretty green. I don't have green. Love that emerald green color. And then they'll just say, hey, you know, do you have this? Would you like to trade? You know, and then somebody else will come along and be like, well, okay, I'll trade you for this. Oh, this is cool piece. This is really old off this. I bet this is off the trim of maybe a skirt or a dress. Looks like some really old trim off of, I bet it was on a piece of clothing. So pretty. That is cool. See, that's the stuff that you can't find this stuff. I mean, this is really beautiful old stuff. So yeah, I was so excited to find Lauren here. She was such a sweetheart, and so nice to work with. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's a huge piece. Look how pretty. So you guys are definitely going to be seeing all this stuff upcoming, because, you know, I love my, oh my, okay. Now, Lauren, you probably don't know this, but one of my nieces passed away, and her special symbol is a ladybug. And she gave me a ladybug pin. How special is that? Okay, I just love that. You would have no idea about that, but that's a very special symbol for us. So cute. See, that's why I know you were meant to be. Oh, that's gorgeous. See, I love this kind too. That, like that fabric-y kind of lace. Oh my gosh, and it just keeps going and going. Holy cow, this is like Christmas Day, guys. So yeah, you know, I don't want to keep talking about this group, but if you guys don't know about groups like this, these are fun too. These are old, like trims. You see a lot of time on like curtains and stuff. Those are really fun. I like those. The colors though are gorgeous. I don't see much of those colors, but these groups, if you don't know about these groups, they, you know, if you pretty much pay for what you're willing to ship your stuff for. So, well, this is really pretty too. Look at that color. So whatever you're willing to ship your item for and willing to trade for, then you get all kinds of other stuff, you know, and it's just a lot of fun, because, I mean, if you watch some of my unboxings and stuff, you know that I like to get lots of little bits of things, you know, so like a little bit of lace like this, and I use it, and then I'm like, okay, I want something else. So, you know, I don't like to get, that's gorgeous, a ton of one kind of thing. Oh, and this is, oh, I've been wanting some of this stuff for so long. Just plain old seam binding. I've been wanting seam binding forever, and I can never find it. I don't know what you guys use, but this is like so soft, and maybe this is something different than seam binding. But look how cute. She has them all tied up in pretty little lace ribbons. But this stuff is really soft. And maybe this is, what is it? Is this sari silk? This must be sari silk. This stuff is cool too, and I've never had my hands on this stuff either. This is really neat, and the texture is really, really cool. Look at those colors in these. Yeah, this must be sari silk, I bet. Those are so pretty, all the pieces. Oh, yeah, look at those. Gorgeous. Yeah, those have to be silk. Those feel like silk. Okay, this is just too much fun. Lauren, you seriously outdid yourself. Oh my gosh, and it just keeps going and going and going. More and more.
You sound like the Energizer Bunny.
I know. I can't believe it. I can't. There's so much stuff in here. That is cute. That is a really cute one. Little bits of everything. Oh my gosh, you've just totally replenished my stash. This is an old piece too. This has to be off of something really old. You can just tell by feeling it. And the old lace has these real thin, intricate details to it. When you find an old piece of lace, you know you found an old piece of lace because of how thin the stitching is. Because they used to do this all by hand, and it's just amazing. Yeah, that's a really piece of old lace there. Those are just like, oh, I just kind of want to put these in a frame and just look at them. But this is, oh my gosh, look at this. Keeps going and going. I'm telling you, Lauren, you seriously outdid yourself. This stuff is just so gorgeous. But yeah, I keep talking about this, guys. If you are wanting to, you know, connect with other people and trade some stuff, you know, because a lot of people just don't, this is cute, don't have the funds, you know, to go out and purchase stuff. And a lot of times you don't get the variety. You know, if I had to go out and buy a big thing of each one of these, that'd be impossible. But for whatever I'm willing to pay in shipping to somebody else, and if you find a good person, like oh my gosh, like a good person to trade with, you know, and you may not find, you know, someone that has, you know, as the stuff that you like, you know, you take a chance. Oh my goodness. But usually people are very, very generous. And obviously Lauren was overly generous. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. I have not seen, like, so far, none of these are anything that I've ever really seen before, which is awesome. So awesome. I can't tell you, I'm just, like, overwhelmed. It's so much fun. And, like, oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love that piece. But yeah, I totally have so many book pages. And, you know, that's my thing. I collect antique books, and I have tons of papers. But I don't find these things all that often. So these are harder for me to find. So this is just so awesome that I can, you know, trade with somebody for something I have tons of stuff of. Oh, these appliques. Oh, my goodness. Girl, you must have a stockpile. And this stuff. Oh, this is so soft. Loving these colors. Look at this pile. It just keeps growing. Oh, this looks almost like a, what I want to say, it looks like a, not German, but kind of reminds me of something like that though, almost, with the stitching. That is heavy duty. That's totally handmade. Wow, that is pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, and a little silk butterfly. Oh, look at these beaded appliques. Oh my gosh. Look at those. Never seen those before. So cool. Oh, this is a fun piece too. Look at that. This is going to be so much stuff that I could play with. I can't tell you how much is in this box. It just keeps going and going. Oh, there's another piece of, that's another antique piece. Look how fine that stitching is. That is just stuff they don't do now. And that's how you can tell it's really old. So pretty though. Your supply is absolutely gorgeous, Lauren. I am so jealous. Right now, I am just so excited and so happy. You guys are going to see me pulling from this all the time now. Oh, you know what? So many of these pieces for that upcoming, the Paris theme journal, they're going to fit perfect into there. Oh, this is so soft. Wow, that's really soft. Beautiful stuff. Wow. Oh my gosh. More and more pieces. And the thing is, you know, when you have just even like small little pieces like this, you guys, you don't need much. You just need a little bit. And that's what I love about it, just getting a little bit of everything. Oh, there's another really old piece. Such intricate sewing they did. That is all hand done. So cool. And the colors, you like have this amazing array of colors in here. From blues and greens, like those greens are so pretty, and the blues. Oh my gosh. I love this stuff. This is so soft. I really don't know what this is. This is different. This cannot be seam binding. The seam binding, unless I'm finding the wrong stuff. What I have is definitely not like this. This is so soft. Very pretty. I love the gray and the pink together like that. Oh my goodness gracious. And we are almost, after about 15 minutes, down to the bottom of this box. But I have to show every piece because it is all just beautiful. This is really cool. These colored laces. I don't come across colored laces very often at all. Most of the laces around here that I find are always just like the plain whites or the cream colors. Not very colorful. That's a really cool one. That really pretty purpley color. Super cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Now this is my absolute favorite color. That purpley mauve-y type of color. That is beautiful. I love that color. That is probably my most favorite color ever. Love those. Okay, guys, we're almost to the end of this gorgeous box. Oh my gosh, and more appliques. And this pretty stuff. Oh, you guys, I wish you could feel these. These things are so, so soft. And everything's tied beautifully with all these pretty ribbons. Oh my gosh. And this, what is this like? This is, what is this? Is this like a, this is heavier, but this is pretty. Look, like in that floral. It almost reminds me kind of like that Tim Holtz fabric tape type stuff almost. That's really pretty though. I've never felt anything like that before. It's like fabric, but a little bit stiffer almost, like it's been like backed with something, you know, to make it stiffer. That's really pretty though. I love those colors. Very country-ish. All right. These, I love these wide laces. Oh, that's another really old one. Look at all that stitching in there. So cool. I wonder how long it took people to make stuff like that. That is just beautiful. These are so cool. Does this have words on it? Oh, does this say... Does that say like ho, 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 like Santa Claus? Is that what that says? Or is that just people? I can't tell if that is supposed to be like words or actually just figures. It almost looks like ho, 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 like Santa. You know what I mean? I can't tell. That's cool though. Maybe I have it backwards. No, I don't think so. Or maybe it's a... I can't tell. If you can tell what that is that supposed to be a butterfly or is that supposed to be words? That's interesting. I don't know what that is. I guess I could make it whatever I wanted to, right? And there's some pretty pink stuff. I'm telling you, the colors, we can't find colors around here. I never see any colored lace like this. So pretty. Oh my gosh. And then she got a big, oh, this is like satin, a whole bunch of pretty satin, like off of a, that's nice heavy satin too. Oh, that's like doubled over. That's pretty. Oh, that is going to make like a beautiful like ruffle or something. Oh, that's pretty. I don't have any satin either. That's a beautiful piece of fabric. Aw, and you are beautiful. Can you see that? Oh, Lauren, you outdid yourself. You have had, you've made my day. You have a wonderful collection here. This is absolutely amazing stuff. So you guys are definitely going to be seeing me use some of this stuff upcoming. So I had to show you guys all this first, because I couldn't wait to get into it. I just had to dig into it. So now what we're going to do is, now I got to try to put all this stuff. I mean, like, Guys, this is like a pile full. Can you see all this? Like, seriously. So awesome. So yeah, this whole pile of goodies I traded for, you know, just my vintage book pages and everything like that. And it was so worth it. Absolutely worth every single bit of it. Ugh, these are so pretty. So yeah, definitely go over, if you have Facebook, check out some groups. Just type in, you know, like trading or swapping or something like that, and you can come up with these groups that are willing to trade crafting supplies with you, and it's just absolutely wonderful to try to get some different things. So yeah, super cool. So thank you, Lauren, so very much for all of this. And you have no idea how special this little pin is too. That is super cute, but this is absolutely amazing. So after all that excitement, let's get that out of the way. And now we'll get to making our vintage or Victorian 3D pop-up cards. So let's get into that. Okay, so now before we get started on this kit, I want to show you where I had gotten it from. And let me see if I can get it up on my tablet here. I found this lady on her YouTube channel. Is called Dreams Etc. And she has also a website. So if you go to her, this is her YouTube channel. So if you find her YouTube channel, and you look through her videos, she has a video on these Victorian pop-up cards, and she sells a kit to make these. So you do have to purchase this kit, which I did. I debated over it for quite a while. It is not what I would call cheap, but I was making these, and then I was thinking, fully made, you would absolutely probably pay a lot of money for one of these cards fully made. And if you like these cards, like if you've seen them in, like a lot of times you can see them in the thrift stores and stuff, they are absolutely, like the authentic vintage ones are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to start taking out these pieces, but I was thinking as I started cutting out all these pieces, and by the way, 30 pages, 30 full 8.5 by 11 pages of bits to cut out. So one sore hand later and 30 pages of cutouts, I have everything all fussy cut out. Now I will say she did an amazing job at like lining like some of these so that you don't have to crazy fussy cut. So like she lines a lot of them for you. Like, and I cut out like the middle of some of these frames. If you watch her video, you're going to want to watch her video too, because that's how I got started. She does kind of get started and show you how to, you know, gives you an idea of how to start with these, because they can be, I think they might be a little overwhelming for some because there's so many pieces. But if you saw the thumbnail, that was the one I had made already, and I don't have it with me because I did end up giving it to my mom for Valentine's Day already. So I don't even have it with me, a full one made, but they were super easy to put together, and I just started putting stuff down. And you'll see what I mean in here in just a minute. And that's why I think the possibilities are almost endless with these, because there are some things that definitely go together that are meant to be layered on top of each other. Like here is okay, so here's the idea. You have a background image, and then you start and you layer pieces on top. So certain images are meant to be placed on top, and that's what I'm trying to find, the pieces here. Have them all over. Like here's another one. So this has a background image. You're meant to lay this on top to build up, you know, and then here's like another piece to build up. You know, you can build layers, but not all the pieces are like that. So don't think that, okay, I'm going to spend this money on a kit and I can only make 5 different cards. I'm pretty sure you could probably make about 50 different types of cards or more, because the possibilities with these are absolutely endless. I really think they are. So what she did is she started out, there's these really large backgrounds, and then there's these frames, and there's some smaller frames, and so there's like 3 or 4 different sized frames that go on top of each other, and you just start layering. So to me, this was like, okay, this is basically like collage, but you just keep layering to add dimension. So let's just pick a background, and I am just going to see what I can find, okay? And like I'm telling you, there is 30 pages of print-offs on these, so if you can't find something in all of these pages, I mean, there is just endless. And, you know, a lot of these, I think, like she was saying, you know, you don't have to use them as cards. They could also be used as, like, in a journal, you know, as pockets or anything like that, which would be really cool, too. Okay, so let's grab, maybe I want to do this one. I really am liking that teal one. Okay, so you get, like, these big, here's, like, the bigger background bases, okay? And there's, I think, 5 or 6 of those, what I would call bigger backgrounds. And then, so she started with like a big one. So I'm going to start with that. And then you have like different frames, and you just start layering up what you think might look good. So there's all different styles, and you are going to end up covering up quite a bit. Don't fret about that. There are going to be lots of pieces that might be covered up, but you're basically just kind of like trying to see the edges of this. So I'm thinking maybe, I'm thinking I want to kind of use her on this one, but I'm trying to figure out which frame I should use. And there's so many, so just be patient with me here to try to layer these up a bit. So I'm thinking maybe I can put her in there with one of those like lace frames, might be kind of cute, or even one of those. So I got pieces everywhere here. I'm not real organized right now, so let's see. I'm going to put, and I'm using, she did use the foam dots. So I have these itty bitty, I don't even know where I got these. They came in something. So I have these itty bitty foam dots, and I also do have my Fabrifix glue. So I'm going to use a little bit of both. And she built hers up quite tall, and I didn't build mine up quite that much, but I'm thinking maybe I could kind of frame her out. And this is where you just have to start playing with different layouts. You can kind of like, here, like, maybe we should put her behind there. Okay, so for to start, I think I like that. So let's just start with that. So now, I want her to be under and over. So she's going to be down, and no, I don't want her glued up. So I am going to just glue her down at the bottom here, because I don't care if she's all the way if she's sticking up at all. So I'm just going to glue the bottom there. And I'm going to leave her head up because I'm going to put this behind it. And this one, I'm going to use the dots. And like I said, mine are super, super tiny. I know you can get bigger dots or foam things. They work really good. And I know if you get thicker ones, you can really build up your layers a lot easier than mine. But these are definitely worth this project if you have these little foam pieces. But I was thinking, even because I didn't think I had any of these foam pieces, I do believe this one came in one of my kids' one of their art little projects of some kind, because I've never bought in these pieces before because I don't normally use them. But I do believe I was going to just take little pieces of cardstock and kind of like bend them over and glue them on, just to get like a little bit of dimension, you know, because all you're trying to do is get it to stick up, you know, just a little bit. And like I said, please watch Dreams, etc. Watch her YouTube channel and see how she does it. So this is way. So she definitely builds them up really quite tall, and they're really pretty. And she did have hers so that in the end, like, you could stand it up like a card. And I did that with mine too, but I don't know if I'm going to do it with this one, because I might try to either, I was thinking these would be great as like a thank you gift for like my Etsy shop. And, you know, obviously if you don't have a store or anything to put them in, you'd be like, well, what's the point? But I was thinking they'd be great as like a thank you gift if someone purchased something from you, or even, you know, if you tuck these in a journal, these are going to be amazing. Okay, so I think I'm going to layer her, and I want it to be a little bit raised. So I'm going to put this over top. And that's why I said I think these, the hardest part is cutting everything out. After that, you guys, if you can collage, you can build these cards. Because she makes, I mean, this kit is absolutely just, I think it's beautiful. Like I said, it is not what I consider to be cheap or inexpensive. It is an investment, but I debated for a while, and then I decided it was well worth it, because I mean, you purchase it once and it's yours forever. You can print it out, you know, 50 times and make, you know, all these cards. And so, you know, that's how I determined, okay, you know, if I even if I make 20 or 30 of these cards and send them out as thank you gifts, you know, or like I made a Valentine's card for my mom, you know, that is even well worth it, because they are really good. Okay, I got them all stuck. Now, and then this is where you just kind of play. You just kind of start layering and hope your pieces, you know, all stick. I kind of have to like check to, like this one here. Gotta get my glue or my little sticky thing over a little bit further. But yeah, you could definitely, you don't even have to do these three-dimensional. You could put them down. You could just glue them down all the way. It wouldn't even matter, I don't think, even if you did that. Now this is, okay, this is going to be tricky. Where can I put you? Let's see. You need to touch here, and you need to be hidden there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but see, like, I don't have super thick layers built up. I mean, I just have little spaces, but already, see how dimensional it's looking? I mean, isn't that just super cute? And then there are, like, after you add some frames and bits and pieces there, then you just start going to town with, like, all of these, like, floral pieces, and there's, like, little tag, like, label type things. There's corner pieces. Whoops, sorry, I hit the thing. So let's see, there was a really pretty, maybe I want to put something like this. And these are just like the tops, like they almost look like doilies almost, of the, looks like the tops of like one of these frames almost, like, but it's just, it was shaped like that. So, I mean, you could stick these in here and build up something taller at the top. I think that looks kind of cute. So let's get that one stuck there. But yeah, this is kind of, like I said, this is actually way easier than you would think. I mean, they look like they're complicated. They really are not. I was a little bit nervous first at, you know, like thinking I'm never going to be able to layer these up to make them look good. But when I started just adding pieces, they all coordinate so well with each other. Like I said, you know, some pieces do obviously have exact pieces that fit over top of them. Other pieces don't. I mean, and you can just layer them all over the top. So, like I said, don't think that you're going to get this kit and then you're like, oh, well, I only have this piece that's going to go on here. I can't do anything else with it. No, there is tons and tons of pieces in here that you could mix and match with. So now I'm just trying to get this behind here. Now I got my glue sticky, or my foam stickies. Okay. So, and my foam stickies aren't like super, super tacky, so I can kind of move once I got it, but I think that's pretty centered. That looks pretty good. So now I just want something to kind of build out the top. I think that looks good. Okay. And then, are you focused in there? Focus down here. Or where are you focused at? There you go. There you go. Stay focused. Okay, so then there's tons of these cool corner pieces. These really pretty, like, goldish corner pieces. Look neat. Or there's, like, these floral. Maybe I should pull some pink. Or there's teal. These are pretty florals. Could pull some of that color down here, maybe. Got a bunch of that pink. Maybe I have something. Here we go. Here's some pink roses and stuff. Let's pull some of that color. So these are really pretty. Let's get some of these down here. And like I said, I think I'm not going to try to stand this one up, but if you watch her video, she would like fold the bottoms to help them stand, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to build up my things all the way down to the bottom. I'm not going to worry if it's not, if things aren't completely, you know, like it's free down here. So I think I'm going to do this one kind of under maybe. And like I said, this is basically like, I think just like collage almost. You're just adding bits and pieces. Maybe I want to pull out some more of this teal color. And you just start building up layers. And it's actually really kind of fun. I want to put, maybe I want to get some flower. Oh, I like that. I need to get that way back there behind her. Add some flowers way back there by her. Should I put them behind or forward? Maybe I should put them there. In front of her. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I kind of like that. So let's just get a dot here. And like these don't have to be super, super secure. Like one little sticky dot thing, and they're not going to go running away on you. I mean, you don't have to like super glue the heck out of these to get them to stay. They are, you know, they're not going to go anywhere. So that's kind of cool. So let's add in some dimension behind her then. And let's see. I want some of these pretty pink roses, the red roses down here, or the teal. I have these pretty pink corners, which like might look good up here somewhere. Maybe like, oh, there, like maybe in between, so you see the two layers. Okay, I like that. So let's get this one stuck. And like you can see, I'm only using one little foam dot. So, I mean, I made one, and I pretty much did the same exact process for the card that I made my mom. And I didn't have any problems with like things popping off or anything like that. So, like one little foam dot is working perfectly fine for me. But yeah, this is such a fun thing. Never done anything like this before, but I love the look of these Victorian cards. So pretty. And like I said, the hardest part is getting all these darn pieces cut out. That took a while. But once you got that done, you know, once that's done, it's all fine from there. So they have these pretty like labels type deal things, which are kind of cool. I don't know if we should stick one of these down there, maybe. Still need a bunch of flowers. I need flowers down here. Give me some flowers. What's this thing? This is a great big piece. That looks really pretty. That pulls that teal all the way down there. That looks good. Do I want it up one layer or down? I think I want it down one layer. Yep, definitely. Down one layer and let all the, oops. And if you can see, I haven't really hardly glued anything yet, so I'm just pretty much using these foam dots, which makes it super easy. Okay, off. Oh, I got them all stuck to me. Okay, so let's get this big piece. And these are definitely, I was a little bit shocked when I got them because I didn't realize how big they were. They are big, okay? So just so you know, if you're looking here, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right now, this is 11 inches tall. So this is as tall as a piece of paper. But this bottom piece is 10 inches tall. So I didn't know that they were that big because they don't look that big on screen when she was putting them together. So that was one thing that I was kind of, like, I wasn't disappointed or anything by it, but it was definitely way bigger than I thought it was. So just be prepared. These are not little, but you definitely could make them little because some of these pieces are smaller and you wouldn't have to use, you wouldn't have to use these great big pieces, or you could just like fold them way down and make smaller ones. So if you don't like the idea that they're real big, you could definitely fold them down. But I'm telling you guys, there are so many pieces to this kit. That's why I'm thinking you could have a lot of ways to use these. And like these here, she was showing like these pieces is how she used like kind of at the bottoms, to make it a stand. But I used one as a frame and I thought it looked really good as a frame too. Okay, so let me see what we got. And I got one of my pretty, because that's fun too, to put these little glittery pieces, accents on here. Okay, so now I got this teal here. You need to stay there. Okay, and then I think I want to bring some more pink down to the bottom here. I can get this off. But I hope everybody's having a wonderful Valentine's Day today. It would help if I took the paper off of the sticky stuff. That's why it's not sticking, you ding-a-ling. I didn't pull the paper. I'm like, why isn't this sticking? Well, if you don't pull the paper off, it's not going to stick. Duh. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. That helps. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's pull down some of these pretty floral-y pieces down here, maybe, to kind of tone down the teal just a bit. Want to get you back here, maybe. And then you just really got to start playing with stuff here. So, and then you also need to decide if you are going to want to put it in a journal and like glue 3 sides. If it to be a pocket, you still have to make it be a functional pocket. So depending on how many little pieces you have sticking off the edge here, just be aware of that. But I do like that one there. So I am going to stick that guy down. But yeah, like, super easy though. Like, don't you think? This would be a really fun project. And then I was thinking, once you kind of get the idea here, you could then start adding bits and pieces of your own images. Super easy, like add little pieces of lace, or, if you have a special image, that you want to be like the center. That would be super easy then, because then you have this great base to work with to start adding, like little pieces of your own focal points or something on there. But yeah, like, look, super cute. You keep adding dimension on here. Looks great. Like this butterfly. I think maybe we want a butterfly. Everybody needs a butterfly. She needs one, maybe. Nope, he needs to be on top. Yep, he definitely needs to be on top. Okay. So I hope you guys like this project. I just kind of stumbled across this lady, and I love these Victorian cards. Like, so pretty. Like, see there? Got some dimension there. Very cool. And I'm not even inking anything, but you could definitely, just keep building on this. And that's the thing. It's like it's like, when do you stop finally after you keep building on stuff? It's like you could just keep adding and adding and adding. Okay, so how about maybe I put these pink corners up here. Maybe I want to drag some of the pink corner down a little bit and put, I kind of want to pull some pink down there. Maybe I just need some more floral pieces. I kind of like that. I kind of want to see that gold yet. So maybe just a little, have these smaller roses in here somewhere. Seriously though, there are tons of pieces in here, guys. Like tons and tons and tons of pieces. Those are pretty too. I know there's another one of those. This one here with a little bit of yellow. I thought I saw another one. But yeah, this is just really fun. That's even pretty though, but I have enough teal. I have enough teal down there. I don't want any more teal. I need another one of those. Some of these pretty little cherubs too. Those might fit in this. Okay, there's that other one. Okay, I knew I had another one. Okay, so these two, I want to go that way with it. And that way maybe. Or I kind of want to see the yellow. Okay, let's do that. And maybe these I'll just glue to the very bottom because they're on the very bottom layer. So I'm just going to use my Fabrifix and stick it right to the bottom layer. But it is overhanging, so make sure my glue's not coming out. Okay, and then this one we're going to do the same. Did I have it this way or this? I had it this way. Okay, so just a little bit up here. Okay. And let's do that. You know, and everything doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical on each side. You don't have to do what you did on this side. You know, that's the beauty of these cards. I mean, if you look at the authentic, like Victorian, these cards like this, these dimensional cards, they absolutely do not have to be perfect on either side. Oh, and that looks cute there. Does that look cute? Should we add a little cherub? I think he looks good. He's kind of dimensional then. We can put him in two ways. He's kind of behind and in front, so this needs to be stuck down first. Okay, and then I want it to lay on top. And let's see if we can get you to stick on top layer there. Okay, and then we'll get his back stuck down a little bit so that doesn't move. And probably go in the middle here somewhere on that layer. Okay, so there we go. And I think that looks really cute. And then what I did, and I think I have enough stuff on here. I'm happy with how that looks. Because I'm telling you, you'll just not know when to end. You could just, with all these pieces, you'll just keep, I mean, you'll just keep going and going and going. Because, like, look, I mean, I could just put these on there and they look really cute. I mean, you never know when to stop because you'll just keep, like, wanting to add pieces. And you'll be like, oh, but that looks really pretty and that looks really pretty. So, anyway, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Okay, I'm going to stop. Okay, so I'm going to move this off to the side then. And I want to do, I've got a couple little, like, these are like, these are called scribbles, but it's the generic form, I guess, of like stickles. So these are just glittery little things. And I'm thinking, let's decorate up. Let's accent the butterfly a little bit. So these are just going to dry like clear. But it will add that really cool glittery dimension, which a lot of those cards had. You know, they had little like glittery pieces on them. And so you got to add some glitter on there. Okay. Maybe let's do her necklace. She's wearing a jewel. She needs to have all sparkly here. definitely need a jewel sparkled. And yeah, this is the part then where if you had like some paints or anything like that, this would be really fun to just start jazzing up everything. And I'm like, you could go on and on and on with this stuff. This stuff just will not, I mean, you can embellish until you can't embellish anymore. Okay, I think I want to do some of these roses down here too. I like to do a little bit in the center of the roses, kind of. And I'm just going to kind of like spread it out with the tip of the thing here, and just kind of not really just kind of outlining the flower, not really caring too much where it goes. Because when it dries, it's just going to show that little glittery bit, and that's all I really want. Just don't put my hand in what I've already done. Whoops. If I get too much, that's when I just start spreading it out. But yeah, I think wouldn't these be awesome in a journal? Granted, I mean, this one's pretty tall or whatever. So I'd have to either, oh, you know what? These would be really cool too, like as the book plate on top of your journals. That would be cool. You might have to have a way then to, I don't know if you'd want to like kind of enclose them or anything like that then. But that would be super cool. Now this one here is just like a metallic bronze, these Lumiere things. And I just put these on my finger and paint with my finger on these because these are fun. But these, okay, don't touch any of the paint stuff. These are just like that gold or that gilding kind of look. So this is where I just kind of like tip the edges and try to get some of that. And it just adds that real cool, like, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it adds like a real cool sheen. So I just kind of gild the tips on different parts and pieces on here, and it looks kind of really cool. So yeah, this is totally now just playing and decorating, adding little pieces of decoration here and there. Can really make this look really vintagey. You could ink it all up. You could spray the pieces with like coffee dye or something first too. But, oh, that got a little bit too much there. But yeah, really, you can't go wrong with these. Okay, now my hands are all full of gold. Let me see. How about, I got like a really pretty, this is like a halo pink gold. And this is really pretty on like flowers and stuff, because this dries like a rosy gold. So let me see if I can try like painting this stuff. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I just dropped it everywhere. What did I do? Okay. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to dab it on with our fingers because the painting didn't work for me. And it's pretty transparent, so I mean you can just, it gives it that goldy sheen when you turn it. So yeah, let's just kind of rub some of that on there to give it that glittery type look. I kind of really like that look. Kind of almost makes it look like antique then too, like it's been worn. But then when you turn it, you're going to see that real gold sheen in there, which I like. And this I'm just going to kind of put all over the place on these flowers. Okay, don't touch the sparklies because I have it everywhere. Don't put it there, don't put it there. Okay, now that I made a mess. Oh, my poor thing. Okay, you need to be cleaned up. Okay. Now, I think that's looking really cool, so I hope you guys like these. And, you know, I'm going to make a couple more, but honestly, I think these are just super, super fun. So go check out Dreams, Etc. on YouTube, and then she has a website where you can download this printable and make some of these cards, but I just think they're gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a little bit longer video, but I really had to absolutely show that package from Lauren. So Lauren, thank you again. I truly am blessed to have met you and been able to trade with you. And everybody else, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!